Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from inside my office at the Seed to Transformation Healing Center. Today is the 19th of January. It's very cold outside, and there's really nothing to see except for a little bit of snow and a lot of bare branches. But I figured the office looks nice, so let me show you the office, even though you've seen it already. Um, Today is an interesting day. We have two major aspects that are definitely we want to talk about. The moon is in Taurus still. The moon, of course, is exalted in Taurus. The Taurus energy brings stability to the moon, and it's really nice to have emotional stability occasionally, especially in these uncertain times, as it were. Um, but we have two things happening today. We have a trine between Jupiter and Mercury. Jupiter and Mercury are the two planets associated with sort of how our mind works. Jupiter sort of deals with our intuitive facility, which intuition, really, if you pay attention to it and you foster it, it doesn't ever lie to you. And our mental facility, our reason. Of course, with the mental plane, you can always talk yourself into stuff. You can rationalize that you're right, even in the most evident cases of being wrong. But these two energies, which are kind of the energies of air and fire, they potentiate each other. They inspire us. They want us to expand our minds, right? This is a mind expanding energy, and it's a flow. So there's a flow to expand the mind. This is actually part of this is the last of three exact trines. The first two happened in December, once at the beginning of December 2023, and then Mercury went retrograde and did it again. And now it comes around again. So things that came to our attention in December are coming to some sort of close or some sort of resolution. And in fact, I believe they just passed they averted a shutdown. And of course, they just sort of pushed it out in America here, the governmental shutdown. They pushed it out to March. We'll see. But there's a big change between then or today and March. And part of that big change happens tomorrow, which I'll keep you in suspense. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. No, actually, I'll mention it today. Tomorrow, the sun moves into Aquarius and Pluto moves back into Aquarius. But that's all I'm going to say about tomorrow because we have to deal with today. And it's not a bad deal today, actually, with this trine between Mercury and Jupiter. We also have a square between Venus and Neptune. Venus and Neptune have a special relationship in that Neptune is a higher octave of Venus, okay? And so Venus acts at a higher level through Neptune. Venus, of course, the planet of love, and Neptune, the planet of the highest expression of love, which is compassion. All right, so that is the energy of today. Those two planets are square each other, and squares are crisis producing. This is a last quarter crisis in consciousness square, so there's a rebellious quality to this square. However, the big I guess danger of this is that maybe we become too idealistic around relationships or possibilities, and the higher you soar, the further you fall. So it's really good it's not a very discerning energy, but it is an inspirational energy. So feel free to be inspired, but maybe don't make big decisions when it comes to relationships or money today. Okay. But information is coming in fast and furious with that trine, and things are changing, guys. And we'll see. We'll see just what that change brings for us. But generally, a good day to get a lot done. Again, seriously, a lot of information coming in. That information can be organized. And of course, that Taurus moon brings a certain amount of stability that's very helpful in these situations. So that's what's going on, guys. It is quite cold outside, and as you can see, snowy, but not very snowy. So it's, it's got its own beauty, I guess. But I want it to be inside because it's cold out there. And I'm being a wuss. It's all right. I have the right. All right. Well, I want to say a special thank you to my Introduction to Kabbalah class last night. We had I had a great time. Hopefully they did too. It's really exciting. It's a real exciting exploration, and I'm happy to have you all. And just a reminder, at the beginning of February 3rd, that's a Saturday, I'm starting a 6-week beginner's astrology course. I'm also starting, it's the same course, only there are 2 options. You can do Saturday class, noon to 2 Eastern for 6 consecutive Saturdays, or Monday class, Monday 7 to 9, that starts on the 5th, and that's also for 6 consecutive weeks. Every class is recorded and sent to you. So if you can't make all the classes, you get all the classes all the same. And I think beginner's astrology is a great class to take because it really sort of pounds down on the foundation of astrology. Once you have the foundations down, the language, a little bit of the language and a little bit of the symbology, you can go really far with it. As with everything, the basics are probably the most important thing to learn. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with the big shift. Woot woot. I also want to say a few things. Hopefully people are still listening. There is somebody, I believe her first name was Joanne, last name beginning with an N, sent me something, or maybe it was an M. Is either an N or an M. You know who you are. You filled out a new client questionnaire, and I haven't reached out to you. The reason for that is because if you do the new client questionnaire before you purchase a reading, I don't have your email address, so I can't reach out to you. And unless I know who you are, I don't know how to get in touch with you. So I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. What else? There was one other thing I wanted to mention. Now it slipped my mind. I am I'm doing in the news segment. I've just been really busy getting the classes ready. I have a new segment waiting to be done on Jasmine Crockett. So keep your eyes peeled for that. She is the representative from Texas, Dallas, I believe, and she's somewhat of a firebrand, and she has a very interesting chart. And I am going to do that. I'm going to try to get that done today or sometime this weekend, so you can keep your eyes peeled for Jazzy J. That's what I call her, but I don't know if she would like that or not. But it sounds good. Sounds like you might watch the video if I call her Jazzy J. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.